So last month, I created over 50 pieces of content for my business, and that content generated 5 million views and locked in over $20,000 in revenue. It's funny because a year ago, producing content at this level would have required at least 3 full-time hires, a graphic designer, a photographer, a creative director, probably well over $200,000 a year in salaries, but today it costs me $20 a month. And it's not just generic AI slop either. Everything that I'm producing is on brand, consistent, ready to publish, and it's resonating with the public too, the moment it's generated. And the reason that I'm able to do this is because I built inside of Claude using what's called skills. So in this video, I want to show you exactly what they are, demo the ones I use to produce all of this, show you how to build your own so that you never need to hire a creative team for this type of work again, and allow you to free up your creativity. If you add it all up, you are producing content. If you're producing content in any real volume, you're spending at least $5,000 to $15,000 a month on freelancers. And that is before revisions. That is before communication overhead and the days that you lose waiting for these deliverables. So the thing that I really want to focus on is it's not just about the money. It is about the time. Briefing a freelancer takes 30 minutes to an hour. They deliver in 3 to 7 days. You review, you give feedback, another 2 to 3 days. One deliverable might take a week for you to finish. And so what if you could produce the same quality of output in days instead of weeks? And most importantly, spend $0 doing it. Well, that's what I've been doing. And the tool that makes it possible is something that almost nobody even knows about. So let me show you what's going on under the hood inside of Claude. There is a feature called Skills. Skills are custom instructions that teach Claude exactly how to produce specific types of content to a professional standard every single time. And a great analogy is to think of it like this. If you hired a freelance presentation designer, graphic designer, they have years of experience knowing how to structure slides, choose layouts, handle typography, make data look good. And a skill is essentially like packaging all of that expertise into a set of instructions that Claude follows automatically. So Claude comes with built-in skills for the most common content types. It can create PowerPoint presentations, Word documents, PDFs, spreadsheets, and a lot more. It's all production ready, it's properly formatted files, and you can download them and use them immediately. And where it gets really powerful is you can also build your own custom skills. So if you have a specific workflow or a type of content like I do that you produce regularly, you can basically create a skill that produces that exact output every time. And you can relate to this if you have used AI in the past and you've wrestled back and forth trying to get the same output from before. Now you can just create a skill and it's going to produce that exact output every single time. I've built 5 custom skills for my own business, and I'm going to show you every single one and break down exactly what to do. So first up, I just want to show you the skill section. And as you can see, if you go into Claude and you click settings and you go to customize, it's going to bring you to skills and connectors. Connectors is basically just connecting to external tools. But inside of skills, they have examples, but they also have my skills. So these are the skills that I have personally created and am using to leverage all of these tools. So you can do everything from documents, proposals, reports, SOPs. For me, I do image generation, I do prompt engineering, I do specific content for Mindless, which is my app that helps people stop scrolling. I have a script skill that helps me write scripts for short form videos. And this has cut my workflow down so much, it's actually insane. So the first skill I want to show you is Unbelievable. It is essentially a graphic designer inside of a markdown file inside of Claude. And so take a look at some of these graphics that I've been producing for my app. I mean, these are really, really, really good. Your brain with or without screen addiction. Guys, these are all made with AI using Claude Skills, and they're getting insane engagement. This is not paid. This is all organic. 1.2K likes, 2.7K likes, 2.3K likes. I mean, that's just a good looking image. And I did this all with the skill. So let me just show you this workflow. Let me go to the NB skill. And so basically what I did was I had to really refine a workflow. And once I finally got the workflow right, all I did was ask Claude, hey, create a skill so that we can replicate this output every single time. And let me tell you, it really, really works. So essentially, you can see this skill. This is what a skill looks like. Claude created all of this based on the workflow that we refined going back and forth together. And all that I have to do is go to Instagram. This is crazy. I just go to Instagram, open it up. I can explore. And all I have to do is basically just find images that I like. And if I find an image I like, I screenshot it, I bring it into Claude, I drop it in there and I say, how can we replicate this for my brand, my business? And it thinks about it for a minute. It gives me options and output. I choose the output. And then I say, great, use the NB skill to create a prompt for Gemini Nano Banana. And then from there, I just simply go to Gemini Nano Banana and I click create an image, and I already have an amazing prompt. I drop the reference file in there. Boom, image created. Truly as simple as that. I mean, unbelievable. It's just, I would have had to pay so much money for this in the past. Now I can just rip out creative after creative after creative. Really levels the playing field for people that don't have a ton of money to invest into their business and their marketing and things like that. Now, another skill that is really important is prompt engineering, because prompts are not as simple as one might think they are. A lot of people think they use AI well. You would be amazed at the quality of output that you get if you were able to prompt correctly. So let me give you an example. I am making a video on how to write good prompts for Claude. Can you please use the elite prompt skill to give me a prompt so I can have Claude write a script for my video? And for this, I'll use Opus because it's the most powerful. It's going to think about it for a minute. This is obviously like a very basic rudimentary example, but the point is I just want to kind of show you how it works. So it's going to read the elite prompt engineering skill first. It's going to read all of it. It's going to go through. It's going to understand the context. And then what it's going to do is it's going to check the script skill, because we have a script. I have a script skill personally. So it's going to actually combine skills here. Not only is it going to use the elite prompt engineering skill, it's going to also use the script skill. And then it's also checking Anthropic's own prompting docs to make sure we're pulling from the best practices. So it's really a triple whammy. It's using my context, Anthropic context. It won't always do this third step. I think probably because I'm using Anthropic and I'm using a skill and I'm making a video about Anthropic skills, it's probably going that extra layer. However, this is the beauty of Claude. It can basically use context and decide, do I need more? Do I need less? And essentially what it's going to do is it's going to create our skill for us. So it says, great, have everything I need. Let me build this prompt for you using the full 10-step framework by both your skill formula and the latest Anthropic prompting best practices. So the idea here is that it's going to take all of this context and it's going to output the prompt for me. And so basically what I would do is, in a real example, let's say I need to create a presentation, or I need to do some research on a client or a prospect. I can say, use the prompt engineering skill to help me create a prompt so that I can fully research, insert client name to the fullest of my ability. And you'll see here, I mean, look at this prompt. This is actually insane. I mean, I would have done a prompt that was like 2 paragraphs. Look at the context here. Look at the details, guys. I mean, this is absolutely unreal. The output that I will get from this, I cannot stress to you the difference in your AI output depending on the quality of your prompting and your skills. It will make all of the difference in the world. It will take someone from saying, yeah, AI is okay, it does some good stuff, to, oh my gosh, this is absolutely mind-blowing. I cannot believe that this is that effective. So, I mean, the proof is in the pudding right there. Unless you write prompts like this is something that I think you're going to want to check out. So another skill that is really cool is the presentation skill. I use this religiously. So I just had a huge presentation to a client. It's actually the one where I closed a big deal on it. And I essentially just said, hey, can you use the presentation skill to create the PowerPoint skill, which is already built into Claude, by the way. And I gave it a ton of context. I had documentation and I had call recordings. And I essentially just said, hey, can you analyze my call recordings, analyze this documentation, and then create a presentation so that I can send it to them as a proposal? And I had to redact some of the information here, but you can basically see, I mean, this is just absolutely insane, the type of content that it comes out with. I mean, this is seriously incredible. So with that, I mean, I'm able to create incredibly high quality presentations that I can walk through on an entire sales call that I didn't even generate any of it. I mean, I generated the thought process and the theory behind it, but I let Claude do its work, do its magic, and it was able to spit out all of this. I mean, guys, this would have taken me a week to build this presentation. Instead, it probably took an hour. The real magic is in the thinking behind the presentation, not even necessarily the building of the presentation. Once again, just completely eliminating the need to get caught up in the details of hiring someone, paying a ton of money, or spending a ton of time on it. I don't have enough time. I don't have enough money. I need to be using Claude Skills. My guess is that you do as well. So there is another interesting thing that I'm doing on LinkedIn where I'm basically creating selfie style content, or not selfie, like images of myself attached to a photo or attached to a LinkedIn post. And the value of this and why this is really cool, and what I do here is I use one of these, I can't remember which one. But basically, I was having a lot of trouble having Gemini recreate my own face. Let's see if I can show you guys some of these custom images of Sam. So this is one of my skills. Yeah, exactly. So like this was a podcast basically that I had done. And I found inspiration from Diary of a CEO. And I basically recreated myself in it. I mean, how cool is that? That's absolutely insane. And I did that through the power of Claude Skills combined with Gemini. And this is why, I don't believe in just using one model, because I do think they work really well together. And this is a really, really good example. So instead of just, going for the singular route, basically combine both of these and was able to get some really nice output. This post performed really, really well. And I mean, it's honestly just incredible what some of these tools can do. So I'm trying to think if there's any others that would be really valuable for you. I mean, the thing is, it's whatever your workflow is, if you have something that you do a lot, you just create a skill out of it so you never have to repeat it. And all you have to do, like I did in here, is say, can you use the insert skill to give me insert output that you want? And that's literally all that it takes. I mean, it is as simple as that. So Claude Skills are arguably, in my opinion, the most powerful thing that has ever come out of AI yet, because I can use it over and over again. And even better, if you're connected to tools, for example, you can see all of these tools that I'm connected to. I can say, hey, review granola, so that you can see a transcript of my latest call, and then use the insert skill to give me the output that I need. And it's truly as simple as that, guys. Skills are powerful. I'm going to include actually my Nano Banana prompt skill in the description. So if you'd like to get that, you can click the link. It's completely free. You don't even have to put in your email address. Go there, check it out, and then you can create images for yourself. If you have questions about a specific skill that you would like to create, I would definitely be happy to answer those inside. So just leave a comment. Let me know, what kind of skill do you want? What do you need it to do? What are you struggling with? What are you spending too much time on? Let's see if we can create a skill together. For decades, the equation was simple. Do you need content? Hire someone to make it. Need more content? Hire more people. Your output was directly proportional to your headcount and ultimately your budget. But that equation's breaking now, and as a single person with the right AI setup, you can outproduce a team of 5 freelancers in both speed and volume, and not even have to. You don't even have to compromise in quality. It's actual production-ready output. So the businesses that figured this out first are going to have an absolutely insane advantage. They will move faster, they will spend less, they will iterate more, while their competitors are waiting a week for a proposal deck. And they'll have sent 3 versions and already be to the next deal. So skills are the unlock that make this repeatable. You're not relying on one great prompt. You're building systems that produce consistent high quality output every single time, and you can keep building more of them. So my challenge to you is this. Think about the content or workflows that you repeat the most often in your business, the stuff you use every day and every week. Ask yourself, could a skill do this? And I guarantee the answer is yes to at least 3 or 4 of those things. Once you build those skills, you will never go back. I'm telling you, this will change everything for you. So in this video, I really just wanted to show you how to use these skills to produce content or workflows that would cost tens of thousands of dollars or hours, a month, and a year. But content is really only half the equation. The other half is knowing what to create and how to use it to actually grow a business. So click the video that's popping up here, because I'm using AI to run an entire business operation within a tiny team, including the exact workflows, the tools, and the strategy behind it. And I will see you there.